ஹலோ நண்பர்களே, எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். மாலை வணக்கம். சாரி நண்பர்களே, மியூட்டில் போட்டு பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு மேட்ச்சு வந்து சன்ரைஸ் ஹைதராபாத் வர்சஸ் லக்னோ சூப்பர் ஜெயண்ட்ஸ் மேட்ச் போயிட்டுருக்கு. நேற்று தான் ஆஃப்டர்நூன் மேட்ச் போட முடியல, லைவ் கேம் ப்ளே பண்ண முடியல. ஸோ அதனால் இன்றைக்கி வந்து கொஞ்சம் டைம் இருக்கிறதுனால முடிந்த அளவுக்கு இன்றைக்கி 2 மேட்சையுமே லைவ் போடலான்ட்டு ஒரு பிளான். எல்லாரும் சண்டே எப்படி என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறீங்கன்னு தெரில.
Hello and welcome.
Happy enjoy
We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between the Hyderabad Sunrisers and Lucknow. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
ஸோ சன்ரைஸ் ஹைதராபாத் மறுபடியும் விக்கெட்டு நாட் அவுட். ஐயோ, அம்பையர்ஸ் கால்னாலயா பேட்டிங்கு.
Yeah, it looks like there are plenty of runs out there. Just as I expected with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first.
Already Sunrise Hyderabad batting la dana irukanga.
It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
என்ன இன்னைக்கு ரியல் ஐபிஎல் சன்ரைஸ் ஹைதராபாத் எப்படி ஆடினாங்களோ அதே மாதிரி தான் ஆடுவானோ.
Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The Super Giants with a massive shout.
ஏய், நாட் அவுட்ரா போடா.
Great shot through the gap.
Straight close
for poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved.
இன்னி மேட்ச்ல சன்ரைஸ் ஹைதராபாத் அநியாயத்துக்கு ஆடுறாங்க. 35 for 4 10 ஓவருக்கு. என்ன சென்னை சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு கீழ. டேய், SRH vs LSG டா. சென்னை சூப்பர் கிங்ஸ் காப்பிச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க.
Great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front
PSG
foot,
match
punches it away to the
படிக்குதாடா.
boundary.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
போடாம இருந்ததே நல்லது.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers are 8 for 1.
First of the power play overs down and some good shot making to start things off.
Yadav, right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Misses everything.
Wide இல்லையா?
Pulled away but straight to square leg.
Nitish Kumar Reddy 6. SRH மொத்தமாவே 2 6 ஒரு 4 தான் அடிச்சிருக்கானுங்க.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
என்னாச்சு ஒழுங்கு ஆடுறதில்ல.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Sunrisers 10 for 1.
Wide.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
வாடா அடுத்த பால் என்னன்னு பாப்போம். ஒழுங்கு மரியாதை அட பாவி. Wide.
That was a tremendous
அம்மா பவுன்ஸ்
fist
போட்டு
through to the
விட்டாங்க.
keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
இதுக்கு மேல நீ ஷார்ட் பாலே போடக்கூடாது.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
What a lovely shot.
Timing
really good
கொஞ்சம் லேட்.
Race to the boundary.
என்ன SRH 6 அடிச்சிருக்காங்களோ? இப்ப கடைசியா 50 வந்துட்டானுங்க SRH 10 ஓவருக்கு.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
ஐயோ டைரக்ட் ஹிட்.
Oh, great running.
டைவ் அடிக்கிற கரெக்டா தூக்கி அடிச்சிட்டோம். சை டைரக்ட் ஹிட். ரீப்ளே எப்படிடா காட்டுறீங்க?
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the
Ishan
pavilion.
Kishan
You can
out.
tell they're not happy
Nitish
with the
Kumar
way they
Reddy.
got out.
Lots of pressure coming into bat.
Double
They'll
two
have to
for
wait just a
2
little
at
bit longer to
2.3.
face their first ball though. Straight to the fielder.
நல்ல வேலை ஓடல. ஆகாஷ் தீப் ஓட முடியலையே இன்னும்.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should be a four.
Just perfection.
கால்லே வா
Magnificent
குத்துற
shot.
நீ.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Good pick up. Big chance. Deep will be pleased with their work in that. Over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
கடைசி 2 பால் காலுக்கு குத்திருக்கான்.
The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Monis Khan
Was quick onto that in the infield.
எப்படி டைவ் ஒரு தடவை தட்டா மிஸ் ஆகும்.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It
நம்மள
flew to the boundary.
SRH
That's
real IPL
clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
என்ன 4-4 அடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க அவனுங்க.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
அதுல 4
well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
Hey, great timing.
An absolute screamer. Diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
அக்கட பிச் ஆயிடுச்சு நினைச்ச டைவ் அடிச்சிட்டான்.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
என்னடா back to back wicket real IPL ஆடுறது ஏதாச்சு பேர் 4 விக்கெட் விட்டோம்.
Promised much and really in the end delivered
power play
little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Out! Good catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Doon late. Direct catch. Hat-trick wicket.
Pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Smacks that away through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. That's out. Oh, great run out.
Really getting to the tail end now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
தொடர்ந்து 4 பால் 4 விக்கெட்.
Now you'd think pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
டேய் போங்கடா. நம்ம அடி மேட்சை ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருந்தே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ற வெறுப்பேத்தி விட்டுறீங்க. தொடர்ந்து 5 பாலுக்கும் 5 விக்கெட் தொடர்ந்து போயிட்டே இருக்கு. நானும் எவ்வளவுதான் பொறுமையா ஆடுறது.
International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this T20 between
choose to bowl fast. அதனால சொல்ல போறீங்க.
It's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match. It might just favour the team putting the pads on first.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Pitch
to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be forward.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
இவனுங்க வேற எவ்வளவு ரன் எடுப்பானுங்கன்னு தெரியலையே.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
எட்ஜ் பட்டு 4. உங்களுக்குலாம் எட்ஜ் பட்டா 4 போகுதுடா, எனக்குலாம் எட்ஜ் பட்டு கேட்ச் தான் போகுது.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, the Super Giants.
Catch, drop, LSG.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Pat Cummins bowling.
Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Straight to the fielder.
Wide.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Goes over the top of that shot.
Caress that nicely
Last
through the
ball,
gap
ticket
to the
started.
boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Inside
Can he come back with a dot ball?
No ball, appo? No ball pottananu.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Body no ball.
Bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
போன பாலுக்கு முந்தின பால் நோ பால் போட்டிருக்கேனா நானு கவனிக்கலையே.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Pinged off the bat.
Catch ra.
Slow ball, didn't fool anyone.
எங்கேயோ போகுது பால்.
It's an outstanding shot to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smacks that away through the gap. Edge, but it drops safely.
ஸ்டம்பில் படல.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Bowled.
Trash. Beautiful bowling.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion.
Marker
and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Big edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 28 for 1. Cummins from the VVS Laxman end.
Ayo.
Misses everything. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling
back to
here.
back 4 அடிச்சிட்டே இருக்காங்க ஆவேஸ் கான் ஓவர்ல கால்சன்.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield.
No
There
ball.
you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just a little bit of room given and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
Why?
Hunt watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Ticking the scoreboard over
Red
really
and Odi
nicely at the
Attananga.
moment. Beats the field with a great shot.
ஓடுறா.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
How will the bowler respond?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one, though.
Overstepping.
No ball 4
Just
வேற.
a little too eager on that delivery.
Pant is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Whacks the free hit away.
Outra.
The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
ஓ இதுல
Trying to keep the
ஃப்ரீ
pressure
ஹிட்
on now.
பால்
Great
அது.
ball, that last one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
ஃப்ரீ ஹிட் பால்ல எல்லாம் கேட்ச் வருது. நார்மல் பால்ல வர மாட்டேங்குது.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
இந்த ஓவரோட பவர் பிளே முடியுதா? டைவ் அடிச்சிட்டான். எஸ்கேப். வைடுக்கு ரிவ்யூ போயிருக்கிறானுங்களா?
He's quick onto that in the infield.
Bit of shape on the way through. Marsh happy just to watch it go by.
Edge, but it drops safely.
டிராப்ஸ்லாம் இல்ல. எனக்கு ரிவ்யூ வேணும்.
The Sunrisers having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
An edge on it. The captain may have been talked into that one. Didn't need to use it. Now they've lost it.
எட்ஜ் பட்டு கீழே டிராப் ஆயிடுச்சு. சரி.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Sharmi from the Shivyal Yap.
ஃபீல்டை மாற்றணும் போல.
Davin. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edged, unplayable.
ஃபீல்டர் யாருமே இல்லை. சை.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Edge, what a ball. Gone, great catch. Super catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished.
Punt
Really
out.
looked like it'd be moving into a big score, but not to be. He's got their tail up.
Puran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
L12 na dive adikonu solradanga ana L12 dive adikapatradanga.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. This could be out.
Catch it.
Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Nice. Nicholas Puran rendavathu ball out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down.
Ayush Badoni.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Why?
Bardoni taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Hey, get it up.
Cummins getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in
Rahul
between.
Chagar
It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, great ball there.
First ball 4. Field mata mote tapa pochi.
Good content. Here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Zampa with a huge appeal.
Bat la patadich.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Nice over. ரெண்டாவது பாலர் மூணாவது பாலர் இது வச்சு அப்பீல் பண்ணியிருந்தா கூட அதான் பேட்ல பட்டுடுச்சுல.
Chaha, the right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
யாருமே இல்லையா?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Cummins,
Mitchell
I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Two full, punch back down the ground. Could be four. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Last ball of the over.
Eight runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 93 for 3. Zampa from the Shivyal Yadav end.
எல்லா பாலுமே சரியான டர்ன்.
They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Chai.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. The Sunrisers with a massive shout.
நல்ல வேளை அப்பீல் பண்ணலனா மட்டும் அவுட் குத்துந்திருக்க மாட்டான். இது இந்த இதுல ரிவ்யூ கேட்டிருந்திருக்கலாம் போல.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Wicket eating.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in the bat after the fall of a wicket.
Catch miss பண்ணிட்டானுங்க. கால்ஸ் வந்து
First ball for the batter coming in.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. End of the over. 3 off it. The Super Giants are 96 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chaha with a huge appeal. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Everyone's gone up.
ஒரு ஓவருக்கு ஒரு 4 எப்படியாவது அடிச்சிடறாடுங்க.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Zampa.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
என்ன 6 4ன்னு அடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க போல.
Perfectly timed.
4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
Wow.
And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Starting to get interesting now. That's the
David
5th
Fuller
wicket.
out.
And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Abdul Samad.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Got that away nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Ajjo. மூன்று ரன் ஓடி விட்டானுங்களா? சை, ஏதோ ஒரு ஞாபகத்தில் பாக்ஸ் பட்டன் அழுத்தி விட்டேன்.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front
ஒரு
foot
விக்கெட்
early,
எடுத்தாலும்
well
ரன் இந்த
timed
ஓவரில்
and
நிறைய
full
கொடுத்துட்டோம்.
That's the over. The Super Giants are 115 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
நிதிஷ் குமார் ரெட்டி அவுட்.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
இந்த ஓவர் ஒழுங்கா போட்டிருக்கிறேன் நடக்கிறேன். இன்னும் ஒரு பால் இருக்கு. ஒரு பாலையும் எப்படியாவது மேனேஜ் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா
doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The Super Giants are 119 for 5. Zampa from the Shivyal Yadav end. Onto that early, that could be 4. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
4 போயிடுச்சு.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Off the middle of the bat. That's a confident appeal.
Hey, outra. Out illaya.
Goes over the top with that shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear you.
எதுக்குடா அப்பீல் பண்றீங்க?
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Can't afford to go.
இத லெக் பிரேக்கே போட்டுட்டு இருந்தேன். கூகுளே போட்டா தூக்கி அந்த பக்கம் அடிச்சாங்க.
Beats the field with a great shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Carlson out. Bold.
What a way to start the over.
Ayush Badoni. இங்க கால்சன் அவுட், பதோனி அவுட்.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Google போடுவோம்.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
இவனுங்க 144 for 6, 132 for 6. மறுபடி விக்கெட்டு. ஆவேஷ் கான் மறுபடி விக்கெட்டு.
Brilliant shot there.
Catch it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases
Sean
through the ball.
Dubey வந்த உடனே
Admire that shot.
Hat-trick wicket ball. இந்த பால்
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Smacks that away through the gap.
Singular.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Giants, 138 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Misses everything. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Haptic ball missed.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The Sunrisers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Sharma, the left-arm orthodox bowler, coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Bowling
fielders look really confident. Oh, that's
LBW.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
சும்மா அப்பீல் பண்ணணும்னு அப்பீல் பண்ணேன். Ayyo.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Hey.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
ஸ்லோயரா போடுவோம்.
Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Time
to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go.
Bold. Prince Yadav bowling la bold. அவங்க 51 for 8 நம்ம 55 for 7 இந்த இதுல அது லக்னோ சூப்பர் ஜெயின்ஸ்.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
அதையும் சொல்லிட்டேன்.
Patel has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. With a huge appeal.
Hey, out இல்லையா? எப்படி பேட்ல தான்டா பட்டுது.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Four போயிடுச்சு. புடிச்சு எங்கடா உள்ள போற?
Slightly fuller and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. And the innings comes to an end. The Sunrisers will need 164 runs.
இன்னிங்ஸ் முடிஞ்சதா? 163 for 7. ஓகே, நம்ம இதில் LSG 163 for 7. அவங்க எவ்வளோ எடுக்கிறாங்க பார்ப்போம். இன்னும் எத்தனை ஓவர் பாக்கி? இன்னும் வைடு வேறையா? சன்ரைஸ் ஹைதராபாத் ரிவ்யூ ஃபார் வைடு கொடுக்கவில்லை. ஓகே, இன்னும் ஒரு ஓவர் இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு. இல்லையே. அப்புறம் எதுக்கிட்ட ஆட்லாம் போட்டிங்க இப்போ? இப்ப பைத்தியக்கார நாய்ங்களா? ரன் அவுட். யாரு? ஹர்ஷல் பட்டேல் ரன் அவுட். சாம்பா, முகமது ஷமி, அபிஷேக் சர்மா, ராகுல் சேகர். ஸ்டெம்பே பிடிக்கணும், பிடிச்சு அடிச்சிடல. நைஸ் த்ரோ. 156 for 9ல இருக்கிறானுங்க. ஓவர் முடிஞ்சிச்சா? ஓகே, 163 for 7. நம்ம 156 for 9. இப்போ நம்ம பேட்டிங். இதில் யார் என்ன வராங்கன்னு பார்ப்போம். LSGயா சன்ரைசர்ஸ் ஆட்டு.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
$164 to win. பொறுமையா ஆடுவோம்.
Nearly gets the edge.
Wide.
Deep with a great delivery there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
CSK பேட்ச் அதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான்டா. இப்போ இல்லடா, LSGடா இது. Sunrisers versus LSGடா.
Pant, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, don't worry about changing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
ஐயோ, விட்டுந்தாலே வைடு.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
Travis Head.
Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good.
Sean
Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto that early. That could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Straight 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Brilliant diving stop. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Abhishek Sharma.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
No. Terrible shot.
நல்ல வேளை என்ன ஸ்டம்ப் எகிரி இருக்கும்.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wide. உஜ்ஜோ ஃபீல்டர் நல்ல வேளை. Catcha. Amma.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well.
அவனே 2 விக்கெட் எடுத்துட்டான்.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a very solid shot.
And a late
Read
shot.
the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wide.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Out. Kisan out. எங்கடா ஸ்கிரீனே காணோம்.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so
வரவெல்லாம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 2 பால் அதுக்கு அவங்க தான் ஆடுறீங்க. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் அவுட் ஆயிடுறீங்க.
One for the textbook.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Drive straight down the ground. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Full ground shot idhukku poda.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
நான் சிங்கிளாவே ஓடி எடுத்துக்கிறேன். முடிஞ்சா 4 போட்டும். அப்போ கேட்சே பிடிக்கல அவன். லேட் ரியாக்ட் பேட்டிங் டைமிங்.
Batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Etched it. The Super Giants with a massive shout. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Ground chat ఆడలాను பார்த்தாலும் ground chat.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. Have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though.
என்னடா ஒரு பவர் பிளேக்குள்ளே 6 விக்கெட் போயிடுச்சு.
Straight drive mid off will cut that one off.
4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything.
Wide? Yeah.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Deep shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Get out.
And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Hey.
Super catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good
Batsmen
time.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Zampa ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
Patel taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. And that's got amazing catch. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back. That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Ouch, that looked nasty. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Oh, power play முடிஞ்சிடுச்சா?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Correct ball, time miss. Time miss la footwork miss.
Doesn't beat the infield.
எப்போ நல்ல வேலை. ராகுல் சாகர் அவுட் ஆயிருப்பான்.
That looks gone.
Direct hit. Rampa out.
Oh, great.
Sprint ஆக மாட்டேங்குது அழுத்துனா.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Sprint ஆக மாட்டேங்குது கடுப்பாகுது.
Straight to the fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot.
இந்த பால் வெயிட் பண்ணா. அதுக்காக இவ்வளோ தள்ளி வந்து கால் மண்டை தான் கிட்ட.
Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
6 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 79 for 9.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
ஷம்மியா அடிச்சது. அம்மா.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Perfectly timed.
சிங்கிளே போதும். பால் இருக்குது, ரன் இருக்கு, ஆனா விக்கெட் இல்லையே.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 94 for 9.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose
right
the right end, but
unfortunately
they went for the wrong one.
இப்போதான்டா ஒழுங்கா வரீங்க. கேட்ச் சக்காலா அவுட்டு. எப்பா ட்ராப் பண்ணிட்டான்.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
சிங்கிளே போதும்.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 105 for 9.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Bold.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown.
படுமொக்கை படுத்து போய். சரி நண்பர்களே, இன்னைய மேட்ச் படுமொக்கையாக போய்விட்டது. LSG won the match. நிறுத்திக் கொள்கிறேன். அடுத்து CSK vs RCB பார்ப்போம். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.